Hi, I'm Tina Allen, Beachbody Coach and PiYo certified. Today I want to address an issue that is something that is common with a lot of people who are doing PiYo for the first time, and that is sore wrists. Now for those of you who are doing PiYo at home with Shailene, you have heard that she said that sometimes it just takes a little bit of time to build up the muscles in your wrists. That is true. But I also want to share with you some things that you can do before you build that strength. There are 5 things, and the first thing is you can warm up your wrists. So I typically turn my wrists outward, inward. I do that a lot before I do PiYo. So why don't you try doing that before your PiYo workout? Now the second thing you can do is work on your alignment. Make sure that when you're in the positions that your alignment is in the correct form. The third thing is you want to make sure you distribute your weight properly. So with your fingers, I want you to spread those fingers out wide. I want you to feel the weight not only in the palms, not just in your wrists, but I want you to feel the weight throughout your fingers and the rest of your hand when you're in positions, particularly downward facing dog, because we do a lot of that in PiYo. The fourth thing is power stands. If you've never seen power stands, they have a bar on top and they're flat on the bottom. So instead of being on a mat and having all the pressure on your wrists or your hands, you can hold on to those power stands. And that is a great suggestion for those of you who are building up your strength. And the fifth and final thing, modifications. Don't be afraid of them, okay? We all start somewhere, and it doesn't matter where we start. What matters is where we end up, okay? So I'd much rather you do a modification in the beginning so that you can complete the PiYo program and be proud of yourself. Okay, now I'm going to show you proper form for downward facing dog. I'm also going to give you a modification. And remember, if you ever feel any pain, go down into child's pose. Okay, so here we go. On my mat, I'm going to spread my fingers out, and I want to show you proper alignment. So just on my hands and knees, my fingers are spread, and my arms and hands are directly underneath my shoulders. So you don't see me like this. I'm not putting pressure on my wrists. You don't see me like that, okay? Directly underneath my shoulders. And then I'm going to go in downward facing dog. My head is in between my shoulders. And I feel I'm distributing the weight, not just in my palms or wrists. I'm distributing it all throughout my fingers. Really, really focus on those fingers. If need be, wiggle your fingers. Make sure they're still there and really focus and put some effort into that. So here is the modification for downward facing dog. You're going to bend your elbows. Okay, I put it in my fist. You're going to bend your elbows, and your head is still between your arms. And then this way, this gives you a little bit of practice in order for you to have the full downward facing dog.